introducing the Los Angeles Dodgers.
There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that one didn't get hit a long way.
Here's the Colorado Rockies to defend their championship. Try to go for number 2. They have a good squad this year. But you know, the Dodgers made moves. Let's see what they do.
It's sharply toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner. Leading off the inning, Ian Desmond. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Oh. That evens it up 1-1.
Oh. Oh.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Watch me.
Here's Adrian now.
Swoosh him.
As he'll take a look at the pitch. 2 low, it's 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there, tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Scott Van Slyke is into 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball
See you
right
later,
by him,
stress
and the inning
down.
is over. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles. Set to start the 3rd inning in this one.
Do what?
DJ LeMahieu is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game.
LeMahieu!
You have to keep putting pressure on him.
But there to take it is Adrian. Nice play by Gonzalez.
No way.
Nolan Arenado will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Desmond ranging back.
Bam, bam! Home run, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado touches them all. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-2. Line toward right center.
Base hit,
and
baby.
that's a base hit.
Base
1
hit.
for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Number 27 steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for
Get down.
what should be extra bases.
Score, 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 score.
And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. Albert Pujols will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Come on!
Line to the right side. Puig to make the play. Here comes the runner for the plate. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. Brian McCann will try things again. He hit that 2-run homer his first time.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after the hard stuff again.
Oh yeah. Brian McCann. Just pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Van Slyke. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
But the Rockies
So it's
score one more.
Justin Turner will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out. And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Blackmon. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Clayton Kershaw will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. John Gray is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The pitcher, number 55, John Gray.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced, and yet he's getting lit up. I mean, you've got to throw first pitch strikes, but they can't be hittable.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Kershaw gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Hit to short. Seager over to his left. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder,
Derek Haynes steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a pitch around. They didn't want any part of it. With the bases empty and 2 outs, a walk's not the worst thing in the world.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in, hoping he can find a little green out there for once. He's lined out twice thus far.
Well, sitting up here, it looks like there's a lot of wide open spaces, but he's been hitting them right at people all game long.
And the runner back. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, I think he's getting frustrated with his inability to get ahead of hitters. You know, this is not the kind of guy you want to fall behind 2-0.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He just can't buy a strike right now. This ball's just not going where he wants it to.
That's on the outer edge. 3-1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Brandon McCarthy is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Nolan Arenado gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1, here it is. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0.
Gotta like your chances when you put up 7 runs early in a ball game. They are off to a hot start, no doubt about it.
Carlos Gonzalez will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. To short. Fielded cleanly. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. Rockies forced to settle for 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rockies 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
And now is Yasiel Puig. Hit high and deep out to left. Haynes going back on it. Still going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Corey Seager digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Haynes on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Here's another look. This fastball's of the two-seam variety, running away from him at the plate. And if you try to pull it, you roll over. Instead, he goes right with it and winds up with a double.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The run scores from second. That makes it 7-1 now.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
There's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Shot toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on opening day after this. Number 27 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one.
Well, sometimes, Matty, you're just flat out feeling it. He took some very good-looking hacks earlier in BP, and obviously it's translating to the game.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. McCarthy gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Albert Pujols digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Number 34,
Brian McCann steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Up high. 2-1 now. Swing and a little tapper. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Dodgers 1. Scott Van Slyke will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Gonzalez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're down 7-1. John Gray comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball game, but he needs to make sure he stays focused, because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. McCarthy steps into his windup. Here's the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner barehands it. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Weak roller right side. Gonzalez is up with it, and Gonzalez takes this one over to first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Derek Haynes digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called the cab and left the ballpark.
slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner.
And now you got to regroup after the two-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1, and there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Nolan Arenado will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
2 out here and a runner at second. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Rockies lead this one 8-1. Andre Ethier is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Andre Ethier.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher,
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Out in front of it, strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Line towards center field. Blackman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 5.
That's one of the first balls they've really hit hard off him so far, and pretty fortunate that this one's right at his man for the out.
Here's Corey Seager as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And now on 2-0, we got a fastball count, and we got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Slow roller out to short. Right to him. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends the inning. One left for LA. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Yimi Garcia will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Garcia.
Number 27 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. set. Here comes the 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, when Matt's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and they can bring something down.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Whoosh.
Fastball swung missed for the first out.
And this is where, as a pitcher, you've got to approach each inning like it's an entirely new ball game. If you start dwelling on the deficit you're in right now, the hole that you've already dug yourself into, you're bound to make some more mistakes and just compound the problems. So that was a good start to a new inning right here.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Get on base!
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Brian McCann stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I don't know. Maybe I just whoever I'm facing, I want to do my broadcast. Last night it was the Blue Jays.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
So yeah.
Now here's a ball.
Man, what's wrong with the Dodgers?
Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he will indeed
Jonathan
Lucroy. Territory to retire the side.
You dick, turned my offer down to play for the Dodgers. Oh, that's alright, because Brian McCann is way better. You know it! Clap it out! Woo, woo, woo!
Ian Desmond will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Woo!
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. LeMahieu retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for run number 1.
The first baseman, number 23,
Adrian Gonzalez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Up and in for ball 1.
What? No comment from the peanut gallery?
1 out, nobody on. Ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Scott Van Slyke will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Go John Gray! Go John Gray! Go John Gray! Go John Gray!
On the first pitch fastball there, it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Go John Gray! Go John Gray! Go John Gray! Go John Gray!
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Ground ball left side. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It's still an 8-1 ball game. John Gray gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today, and he really held him at bay.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1, 2, 3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
His fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order, and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. And a high strike there, 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Comes set with the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
How about left fielder, Derek Haynes.
Settling in now, Derek Haynes. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He records his first double of the year here on opening day. One out and a runner on second base. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Everybody watching this.
To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
And here you go from behind the plate. This is a good angle to show how that four-seam fastball will rise at the end. And that's a pitch that's awfully difficult to get on top of.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Rockies strand one, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Justin Turner will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. And that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. Yeah, that's a good first step.
Here's Howie Kendrick. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner at first with no outs here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Haynes will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Kendrys Morales will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Morales.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Up next for the
All right, folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3. Two out with a man at first. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line softly toward the hole. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Chris Hatcher will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Nolan Arenado is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. just inside. Not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Woo, no problem.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos Gonzalez stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging things. And you can bet that guy there will have a word or two to say to his staff after this one's done.
Number 27 will stand in. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips.
Oh, he's been such a big factor for his guys in this one, and he's got a chance to do some more damage right here in his 5th at-bat.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And he is in there.
The first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
1-0. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that.
Like the sun going down on me.
The 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good take there.
I can't
close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees,
Like
he won't
the
come within a
sun
foot of it.
going down on me.
Set the deal on 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Yasiel Puig will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Now the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Smoke toward third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager will step in. A ground out victim his last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Tap foul at home plate. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Squared that one up just a little late. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one skied out toward right. Gonzalez giving chase. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
This is quickly becoming a situation where you'd like your guy to hit the complete game, but once you get into that 115, 120 range, you have to be concerned.
Ian Desmond gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. To first. Pujols has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer. So don't get to thinking you're bulletproof out there.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Strike.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Rounded up the first baseline.
on
But
it.
this is
Foul
going to be a foul
ball.
ball
2-2.
as that keeps things at 2-2. Down the third baseline. Arenado's got it.
Got it.
Throw to
that's the
first
game.
here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies to 1-0
1-0
on the young season as this ball game is over.
Sorry.
And he gave
That's
us
it,
that
right,
even
right,
more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Yes, 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 yes.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 8-1. So long from Southern California.
Listen to the line scores.
For the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Time about ball game.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes.
There you go.
Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000.
The sellout who came and watched the Dodgers lose.
And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Good night, folks.
First inning. Da-da-da-da-da. Highlights from today's ball game. Blackman a home run. Trevor Story a home run. Aaron McCann home run. And that's going to do it. He'll coming up here. That's going to do it on my broadcast as the Dodgers lose 8-1. Rockies off to a good start.